Okay, kids, here it is. Very simple in the playoffs. Seattle leads 21-20. There are 2 minutes left in the game.
The whole season boils down to this series right here. You know, you believe it in your heart that Tony Romo's going to take this team down the field.
And he throws it right, and he's got a catch at the 34 for a first down to the 39. Romo throws it to the right. Owens all alone catches it for a first down. What a nail-biter. Romo fakes the hitch, hands it to Jones up the middle, 40. A safety to beat right at the 30 to the 20-yard line. How much better a football game could you have?
In 2006, the Dallas Cowboys drove a season of promise to the brink of fulfillment.
A field goal wins the game for Dallas. The ball will be spotted by Romo at the 9. So it's 19 yards on the right hash. The Cowboys did not kick the field goal, and their season's going to end.
It slipped out of his hands.
This is an unbelievably heartbreaking loss. I've never seen an ending to a game like that.
One moment in January ended their season, but it could not change how far the Cowboys had come. 2006 was a journey. Along the way, they found their future. They found themselves. Through victory, through defeat, it was a ride they made the Cowboy way. In 2006, the Dallas Cowboys returned to the playoffs, lighting up the Texas sky. Their future is just a pinpoint in the distance, but it's steadily growing brighter. Come 2009, Arlington, Texas will boast the pride of the NFL, the embodiment of America's team in a masterpiece of glass and steel, and the future home of the world's biggest sporting event.
Obviously, I'm pleased to announce that Super Bowl 45 will be played February 6, 2011 in the new Cowboys Stadium in Arlington, Texas. So congratulations to them and their community. Terry?
Thank you, Commissioner. Thank you. Thank you. Thank goodness we're in one of the greatest communities there is on the face of this earth. And I'm so thankful that our entire country is going to have an opportunity to see the great hospitality of North Texas.
As 2006 began, the Cowboys and their fans were thinking more about winning the Super Bowl than hosting it.
Look, here we go. Let's make the commitment and play for 60 minutes. No matter what happens, everybody got each other back, and let's win.
One day, their new stadium will be the biggest and best in the league. But there's no place like home. And the Cowboys proved it by opening Texas Stadium with a win over the Redskins.
Bledsoe standing and heaving. Terry Glenn in the end zone. Touchdown, Terry Glenn.
In the Music City, quarterback Drew Bledsoe and wide receiver Terry Glenn turned the Cowboys' passing attack into the 1812 overture.
Bledsoe back. Look at this time. To the post in the end zone. Glenn, what a catch. Touchdown, Terry Glenn.
In the second half, the Dallas defense made sure Vince Young's first NFL start hit a wrong note.
Young throws it out of the end zone, intercepted at the 15-yard line by Brady James. To the 5, to the goal line. Touchdown defense. Brady James.
In 2006, the Dallas defense was a powerful mix of youth and experience, one of the best in the NFC against the run. Ball carriers were punished by defensive lineman Jason Ferguson, number 95. Marcus Spears, number 96. And Chris Canty, number 99. Former lineman Greg Ellis switched to linebacker in 2006 and was one of the league's best pass rushers before an injury ended his season. Fellow linebacker Brady James, number 56, led the team in tackles for the second straight year. But no man raised linebacking to an art quite the way DeMarcus Ware did. In just his second year, Ware led the team in sacks and scored 2 touchdowns, earning him his first trip to the Pro Bowl.
Sack, fumble, Ware pulls it out of the air, running to the 40, gets away from Smith to the 30. Ware's going to score. DeMarcus Ware, a defensive score.
In the secondary, veteran cornerback Anthony Henry led the team with 23 passes defended, the most since Everson Walls in 1984. Terrence Newman, number 41, added power to his unmatched athleticism.
Great thinking by 41.
31 was again one of the game's hardest hitters. Roy Williams also had a team-high 5 interceptions and made his 4th consecutive Pro Bowl. He was joined in Hawaii by punter Matt McBriar, who helped the defense by averaging 48.2 yards per punt, the 5th best single-season mark in NFL history.
Matt McBriar having a great year punting.
The architect of the Dallas design is owner and general manager Jerry Jones. At 2-2, his team was a work in progress when the Texans came to town.
Hey guys, how y'all doing? What's going on? Who's this guy right here? It's Troy. All right, how you doing, my man?
Come game day, Jones is like any Cowboys fan, living and dying with the team he's built.
Get the pressure, come on. Come on here now, good return. Good return. Got some traction, take it! Owens was definitely open on the sack. Owens had beat his guy and was really open. He was trying to get the ball to him too.
Drew Bledsoe eventually got the ball to wide receiver Terrell Owens, who caught 3 touchdowns in his first big game as a Cowboy. The defense held Houston to just 6 points and earned the Cowboys statewide bragging rights. Once upon a time, switching quarterbacks saved a season, sending the Cowboys to a Super Bowl. Making the hard choice has always been part of the Cowboy way. And when Drew Bledsoe struggled against the Giants in Week 7, Dallas again faced the road less traveled.
You know, I'm sure there are a lot of these fans saying, might they need to make a change?
Enter Tony Romo. In the second half, the Cowboys' backup quarterback threw 2 touchdown passes, but it wasn't enough to complete the comeback. Still, the choice had been made. Soon, it would make all the difference. For 3 years, Cowboys fans knew Tony Romo as the backup quarterback who held on place kicks. Now his job was to save a season that had suddenly gone sour. In his first NFL start, Romo threw for 270 yards and a touchdown, leading the Cowboys to a comeback win over the Panthers. Romo had given the Cowboys a spark. In the Arizona desert, he was on fire.
Tony Romo ran out of 3 sacks. 3.
Romo threw for over 300 yards and 2 touchdowns. But it was running back Marion Barber who put the game away.
They give it to Barber, running behind the center and the left guard. Touchdown, Marion Barber.
Is the second effort by Marion Barber. He pulled through and barely made it.
In just his second year, Barber led the NFC with 14 rushing touchdowns. The secret to his success was simple. He ran over everybody in his way.
He just won't stop running. He'll run up and down the aisle of the airplane going home.
Julius Jones didn't need to plow through defenders. He simply sped past them. The third-year running back rushed for over 1,000 yards for the first time in his career. Jones and Barber make up the best young rushing tandem in the league. They are the heartbeat of the Dallas offense. By week 11, Romo had become its soul. In his first home start, Cowboys fans hope to see their knight in shining armor slay the unbeaten Colts. Early on, it was the defense that kept the Dragon in check.
Throws it out, nearly intercepted.
Intercepted.
It was intercepted. And picked up and run left by Burnett. To the 30, he's still going. Down the sideline he comes, and Burnett across the 10, and Burnett to the pylon. Touchdown, Cowboys.
With the game tied in the fourth quarter, Romo got the offense moving. And a pair of Barber touchdowns put the Colts away.
Breaks through, touchdown, Marion Barber.
Dallas beat a great Indianapolis team, and they beat them. Indy didn't give it away. Dallas beat them.
The Cowboys had caught the Giants in the standings and could taste sole possession of first place. And on a day of national Thanksgiving, the fans of America's team were grateful for a touchdown feast.
I just can't tell you what a good job Tony Romo's doing of seeing the defense and finding who's open. Owens crosses the goal line with the pass. Touchdown! 5 touchdown passes for Hall of Famer Tony Romo.
In a few short weeks, Romo's job description had gone from clipboard caddy to cowboy hero. His love for the game was written on his face. His pride in his team was worn on his sleeve.
We're the Dallas Cowboys! Let's act like the Dallas Cowboys today!
Romo buys that time with his feet and his agility.
His was the way of the gunslinger, of Roger Staubach, dodging danger. Romo made only 10 starts, but they were enough to earn him a trip to the Pro Bowl.
His ability to move around is the Romo magic.
Romo brought out the best in his teammates, especially wide receiver Terrell Owens. In his first season as a Cowboy, Owens was once again one of the game's great players. He led the league in touchdown catches with 13, the most by a Cowboy since Bob Hayes in 1966.
Oh, merciful heavens, what a throw and catch that is.
If Owens was the Cowboys' #1 receiver, Terry Glenn was 1A. In 2006, Glenn eclipsed 1,000 receiving yards for the second straight year, earning every inch of it.
He takes the lick and he keeps on ticking.
Third-year receiver Patrick Creighton caught 4 touchdowns, more than doubling his career total.
And that is individual effort by Patrick Creighton, who should have been tackled at the 2-yard line.
tight end Jason Witten rumbled his way to the Pro Bowl for the third straight year. The Cowboys scored the most points since their Super Bowl season of 1995. That doesn't happen without a good offensive line, and the Cowboys had 2 Pro Bowlers on theirs. Andre Gerard, number 65, and Flozell Adams, number 76.
Everything that they did on that series worked. It started with the protection, of course.
Earlier in the season, the Cowboys hit bottom with a loss to the Giants. As December began, Dallas had a chance to return the favor. The vaunted Cowboys offense struggled, but the defense stiffened, keeping New York out of the end zone when it mattered most. With the game tied in the fourth quarter, Marion Barber came to life and gave the Cowboys a lead.
Handoff, Barber coming right, gets a block to the goal line. Touchdown!
Marion Barber just has a nose for the goal line.
What a game we've got.
When the Giants drew even with just over a minute left, the Cowboys put the game in the hands of a former backup quarterback. And on the foot of a kicker they had signed just 6 days earlier. As it turned out, there was never a doubt.
Tie game, a minute left. Romo flushed out, rolls, looks, heaves it down the field. Owens and Witten are there, and Witten caught the ball at the 33-yard line. This is the stuff of classics. Here's for your ball game, kids. Snap is good, hold is good. Kicks away. Kick has legs. The kick is good. The kick is good. Martin Gramatica. There's a place for you in Dallas. The Cowboys are about to put the NFC East in their pocket and fly home happy boys.
With a month left in the regular season, the first-place Cowboys could see the light at the end of the tunnel. But it turned out to be an oncoming train. Early against the Saints, Julius Jones had fans dreaming about just how far Dallas could go.
Julius to the 50. Julius to the 20. Julius Jones. Touchdown, Cowboys.
But a beautiful start gave way to an ugly finish. And playoff dreams that once seemed certain were suddenly slipping away.
Hampton Hotels is giving.
To rise after falling is the essence of the Cowboy way. And after a loss to the Saints threw their season into doubt, the Cowboys needed a win to clinch a playoff spot.
We've been talking all week about it. Let's just be about it. Let's win and leave it all on the field for 60 minutes. Win on 3. 1, 2, 3. Win.
In Atlanta, Tony Romo played one of the best games of his young career, throwing 2 first-half touchdown passes to Terrell Owens.
What a throw and what a catch by Owens. Romo has all day, deep to the left. Owens open, caught it at the 7, strides in, touchdown.
Nice job, T.O.
Come on, man. Win the one-on-one battle. That's all. Win the one-on-one battle.
The defense was suffocating, getting its hands on the slippery Michael Vick.
Good job off the backside. Good job staying at home, and we'll get it. Let's go.
In the second quarter, DeMarcus Ware got it.
Intercepted by DeMarcus Ware. Plucked the apple off the tree. Left to the 30. Ware to the 10. Ware with his second touchdown of the year. DeMarcus Ware has put himself on the highlight reel.
And when the Cowboys found themselves trailing in the second half, Marion Barber ran away with the night.
How inspirational. inspirational is that young second-year running back? Romo, handoff, Barber coming right. Cut back, 5-3, turning, pushing, touchdown, Marion Barber. Marion Barber took over that drive like a guy that used to wear 22.
Their season would end in heartbreak. But on this night, they were exactly what they wanted to be. They were the Dallas Cowboys. Coach Bill Parcells soon rode into the sunset, having delivered Dallas 3 winning seasons and 2 trips to the playoffs. His successor is one of the game's great defensive minds, a proven winner as a head coach, and son of Texas legend Bum Phillips.
In addition to being a proven winning head coach, Wade brings an impressive resume of defensive expertise and production to the table. Wade Phillips is a Texan. I can't think of any person that has a greater understanding and appreciation for what football means in the state of Texas. With no further ado, I want to introduce the next head coach of the Dallas Cowboys, Wade Phillips.
That's your dream, to be the head coach of the Dallas Cowboys. It's not even a dream, it's almost a fantasy. It's a privilege and an honor to come back to Texas and be where you want to be with family. It's more than special.
Wade Phillips won't be the Cowboys' only newcomer. Dallas added safety Ken Hamlin, tackle Leonard Davis, and quarterback Brad Johnson, who will help guide Tony Romo through his first full season as starter. The Cowboys' future will unfold beneath an endless sky, and America's team will meet it together.
We are the Dallas Cowboys. One heart, one mind. Everybody, one heart, one mind on 3. 1, 2, 3. One heart, one mind.
However far they go, they'll make their journey the Cowboy way.